Hello, people. Welcome to Just Vibes FC, where I aim to bring you the best footballing content out there. Today will be a transfer talk. Um, I I'll aim to bring you the best transfer news out there on time, just as it has been released. There isn't much transfer activity today, but this video is late, by the way, and I apologize for that. But this I'll bring you the transfer news. It is what it is. But anyways, let's get into it. Liverpool have been linked with Brazilian wideman Otavio from Porto FC. Now the report states, in recent days, Liverpool have been linked with a move for FC Porto Brazilian versatile forward Otavio, as the Reds look for more suitable cover for their forward artillery. But who is the Brazilian wideman that Jurgen Klopp's side have been linked with? Now that's a very good question. I don't know him either. Honestly, he plays in the Portuguese league, very technical league, not the most quick league in terms of tempo and pace, but it's a technical league, good league. And Liverpool do need depth for their attackers, because if Mane or Salah gets injured, then Jota will come in. But I think they need more cover than that. So I'm not sure about this Otavia person, but he could be a good option. The fee that has been quoted is £40 million. Now, £40 million for an unknown quantity like this guy, who has never been tested in a major league and who is 26, is not young. I don't think this is a good move. But let's look at his stats. Well, he doesn't have very much good attacking stats going forward, but he does have good defensive stats and work rate type of stats as a winger, and we both know Klopp likes his wingers to be up and down and do a lot of pressing and covering a lot of distance on the football pitch. Is an all action combative type players, never tire, always pressing. He has 2.96 tackles, he has 0.26 interceptions, 2.19 blocks, 0.51 clearances, and 0.77 aerials won, and he has 23.91 pressures per game. That's very good for a winger that likes to get up and down and help his full backs, and he does a lot of pressings. So maybe that's why he's been linked to Liverpool. His goals and assists is not all that good, but his progressive passing is very good, 4.7, and he completes one dribble per game. So it's not all bad, but I don't think this is a real link. I think the major link is Kingsley Coman. I think Liverpool want Kingsley Coman, and I do think there is something in for Mbappe if an opportunity presents itself. I'm not sure about this Otavio brother, but yes, I'm not sure about him. Let's move on to our next transfer news, and that is Spinazzola. Now, the Italian has generated a lot of interest. Real Madrid have been rumored to be in for him by the Madrid Zone Twitter account, and they are quite credible. Now, he's a good player, can step into midfield, can play at fullback, good player. But I'm not sure if this is true, because reports have also come out that Ancelotti will not be getting any signings unless it's Mbappe or Haaland. So I'm not sure who to believe right now pertaining to Real Madrid. But I do think they'll sign somebody. Maybe not Haaland or Mbappe this summer. I think Haaland will be going to Chelsea, and I do think Mbappe will be staying at PSG or going to the Premier League at some club. So let's see what happens to that. There's not much in the Spinazzola thing right now, but there are rumors that there are a lot of clubs in for him, and I think Jose would want to keep him because Jose is trying to bring build a team at Roma, and Jose doesn't go to teams unless he wants to win something. Whether you agree with his tactics, style of play, or whatever, he doesn't go to teams unless he's trying to win something. So let's see what happens with that. Next, transfer news. Now, this doesn't really have to do with players, but this is a manager's list. So, according to Fabrizio Romano, Patrick Vieira will take charge of Crystal Palace. The Arsenal icon himself will be taking charge of Crystal Palace. Now, this is a good opportunity for Patrick Vieira. He has managed Nice, and he hasn't lit that up. He hasn't been the greatest thing, but he did okay over there. And this could be the next stepping stone to build a managerial career. And most Arsenal fans would want him to one day take over the Arsenal job and be successful. They wouldn't want a repeat of Frank Lampard to just come in and then isn't ready. So I think if he does well at Palace for a few years, and maybe if Arteta isn't good enough, then they can gamble on Patrick Vieira. Icon, knows the club, passion merchant, but technical passion merchant, kisses the badge and all of that. And the next one is Rafa Benitez to Everton. Now, this one is a bit controversial for the fact that he once managed Liverpool and guided them to a Champions League, two Champions League finals, I think, one win and one loss. And Liverpool fans might take away a bit from his legacy if he takes over Everton, and Evertonian fans doesn't want such a Liverpool legend or icon to take over their club. So he would be a good manager, a pragmatic manager, but he is a good manager nonetheless, and maybe the one that Everton needs right now. Let's see what develops with that. Leave your comments, thoughts in the comments below, and tell me what you think about that. And the next thing I wanted to leave your comments about is the Spurs job. No, managers have declined this job. Tottenham have declined managers. Fans have declined managers. And Tottenham are managerless for the longest while. Now, I don't know what will happen. Honestly speaking, I think they should just go for Graham Potter. But they seem to cannot attract not even him. So I'm not sure. According to reports, Nuno is the one leading the race for the Tottenham job. But the said reports have also said that the Tottenham job is an open job, so anyone could get it right now. But they do need a manager right now to coordinate with Patrici, the director of football, for transfer targets, and they also need to try and get a project in the motions to convince England captain Harry Claus A. Kane, the legend himself, to stay at the club. So let's see what happens with that as well. Now, the last bit of transfer news is about Manchester United, Anthony Martial. Now, being a Manchester United fan, this one is a bit more personal to me because I want Martial to be successful at this club. But I think this will be a make or break year for Martial. If he doesn't prove that he has what it takes to win against fans, then I'm not sure. Martial, I do think Martial has the quality, but he's just inconsistent at times. Very good dribbler, first touch immaculate, decent heading ability, underrated. Very good link man, can hold up the ball, but his finishing is what brings him into question sometimes. I think that this year will be the make or break year for him. Reports have said that Greenwood would be the one to be the second option to Cavani at the strike position this year. So that means Martial will be playing off the left, and I think Rashford will be taking a surgery to fix his injury problems. So that means Martial will probably be starting next year. But if we don't sell him. No. If we don't sell him and Martial doesn't do anything again this summer, I think he will be sold next year. And how much do I think Martial is worth? Honestly speaking, I 100% believe Anthony Martial is worth £60 million. Some people might call that outlandish, but I do think he is worth £60 million. It's not like a lot of players haven't made it at Man United but have gone on to be successful post Fergie. So let's see what happens with that one. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. This has been Just Vibes FC Transfer Talk.